Well, good afternoon, anglers. Welcome to this week's midweek fishing report at Indian Lake, brought to you by Mike's Bait and Tackle, home of M&K Baits and Mariner Products. Mariner Products are for the serious fishermen. They come with a lifetime warranty on all of their reels. It's a non-transferable warranty. Excuse me. I wanted to go live today because not a lot has changed on the lake. That hot bite seems to be strong, just as strong as it's been a month ago. But first, I had a special announcement. I wanted to thank one of my old schoolmates, Suzanne Wobber of Wobber Mustard Products. We're going to be holding a Feed the Fisherman during the 27th annual catfish tournament, which will be held, the scale house will be set up at Moundwood again. So Feed the Fisherman will be going on during that. I'll get all the information up on my Facebook page again. It's also shared on Indian Lake Fishing Report's Facebook page. But Suzanne was kind enough to donate a bunch of Wobber mustard products for Feed the Fisherman. So, parents, you can bring your junior angler out, junior anglers. Stop by, get you some hot dogs, enjoy them with some of that fine mustard product from Wobber's Mustard. And there's a bunch of other sponsors that are involved in that too, that we'll be saying thanks to. Not a lot has changed on the lake. Things are very hot still, including the weather. So a lot of crappie are being caught right now in the morning hours and in the evening, especially under the bridges, in the bridge areas, under a green light. The perch are being caught at night and also during the day. If you go out during the day, you're going to need to go just a little bit deeper. I think about 4 foot deep with a small jig tipped with red worm, piece of night crawler, or wax worm has been producing mixed bags. So, like I said, not a lot has changed. You just need to change up your depth a little bit in the daytime. Try to hit them shady areas and cover. If you're not pitching docks in the morning or shooting pontoons, if you know how to shoot tunes without tearing something up, start shooting them docks and them pontoons. The crappie are there. There's a lot of reports of crappie being caught. The flathead bite's still going strong. A lot of flathead are being caught on live bluegill. And it's not just at Mount or at Dream Bridge. They're being caught all around the lake. Dream Bridge is not the only hot spot. So kind of spread out, do a little exploring. Moundwood. Flatheads are being caught at Moundwood, even in the channel. Got to be quick draw McGraw. Soft bite, Tosh. Tosh, are you still getting them on those predominant colors that you've been using in the past, like the greens, yellows, orange? I know that's what's been working. I was out doing a little recon today, locating a bunch of crappie, following them around, see where they're stacking up at. Flathead's very soft. They've been getting a bunch of them. Um, I'm not seeing a lot of reports or hearing anything about Sawguy. I think that bite might be kind of soft. If they're getting them, they're probably getting them towards the evening in some deeper water. But the perch bite's definitely hot. Like I said, them crappie are back on. The bluegill, that's been non-stop for bluegill for quite some time now. Which, if I remember right, a year or two ago, a lot of people were having a hard time finding the bluegill. But the guys that were finding them were finding nice ones. So that's changed quite a bit over the last year or so. Um, all you got to do is get out there and do a little bit of exploring. The weed cutters have been out there just nonstop getting the weeds cut down. The lake's looking amazing compared to what it looked like at the beginning of the season. Um, like I said, you're not gonna have any complaints from me about weeds when it comes to fishing, and that's something I could never understand out of anglers talking about the weeds are so bad that I've never had a problem. Um, I've only cleaned my hook a few times this season, and I was trying to put my stuff into the weeds, intentionally, to hit some weed lines, the edges of the weeds coming up out of a pocket or whatever. But um, you're gonna have arguments out of people about that. But those weeds have turned that lake into an amazing fishery for perch. The size of the perch in that lake are just it's starting to get phenomenal. And there's another thing. About 2 years ago, the perch bite was here and there, and when you did get a bunch of them, they were small. All this year, the perch, the sizes have been just to me phenomenal. And another year or two, them you're gonna have some big jumbo perch. Oh, they're gonna be fish Ohio perch, a bunch of them. And the size of the bluegills are just there's some nice ones in there. So, like I said, tomorrow, tomorrow's the 14th. Tomorrow is sign up day for the 27th annual catfish tournament. So, start tomorrow. You can sign up at Gene's Marine Bait and Tackle, or Mike's Bait and Tackle, or Lakeside Pro Bass. Any of the three, take your pick. Walk in there, sign up. I think you can get a copy of the rules or whatever there at either one. And it's going to be a huge tournament. It always is. The turnout's great. The payout, the payout's phenomenal too. So I encourage anyone that has not ever been in a catfish tournament to get involved in this one. And if you need the resources on how to get rigged up to make a successful tournament, we'll get you. We'll do a video or something. We'll make sure you get your pole rigged up right. Yeah, go join Indian Lake Fishing Reports Facebook page. It's a group. It's a private group. You can also join the annual Indian Lake Catfish Tournament page. Join both those groups. They're private. Um, get in there. We'll make sure you got the resources to get rigged up right to be able to handle one of those big fish so you don't lose it. And be more than happy to do that for you. But you need to get involved in these tournaments like that. It doesn't cost very much at all to get entered. Actually, it's probably some of the most affordable tournaments I've seen put on. You know, there's other tournaments that are held all the time that are, I think, almost triple the price every week. So get involved. We're going to feed you some hot dogs. And like I said, we're going to get the rest of the sponsors and stuff up there. I posted yesterday in the group or shared everything. Okay, the Indian Lake Catfish Tournament page is an open group. Okay. But, yeah, like I said, not a lot has changed. Just kind of pick and choose your hours that you want to go fishing. You know, don't sit out there in the baking sun. But if you can find some shady spots, you'll do well. You'll also find fish in the shade. Post Office Island is one of them. There's a few shade trees there you can pick. And I usually have pretty good luck around there in that shady area. You'll find some bass and some perch up against the banks. So I just wanted to get on here real quick and kind of update everything. Get you some minis and start hitting them docks. And they've been getting crappie with some wax worms too up under the docks. So hit them early in the morning and early evening. Folks, until probably Saturday, I'll probably try to get you an update. We will see you then. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you get up there on top of my page or below me there and hit that subscription button and then hit that little bell right to your right. It'll notify you when new videos being uploaded, so you'll be the first to see it. It's going to be another, I think, couple weeks before I make it down to the lake again, and I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, I'll probably try to bring you some fishing videos on some of my local water if we can get this wind to cooperate. I could have made a pretty good video on catfishing the other day, but it was just way too windy and I was down at the bottom of the rocks. So I did do a Facebook Live. By the time I got that done, the fishing was turning off. It was getting hot out. So, and that brings up another point. That's just like the crappie bite. When you're on that, and it'll keep going until that sun's beating down, and they'll just turn off, or the wind changes. So when you get on them, stay on them till Saturday. Solid hook sets and tight lines, folks. Be safe out there on the water. Thank you, Susie Wobber. We appreciate it.